Hey everybody, it's Patrick coming at you with the holiday version update. I know it's been a while. I got released from the hospital a little bit over a month ago, and I haven't done a post-stent, so I'm sorry about that. But we've been working through a lot of transition here. It's definitely been the hardest thing I've worked through in my life, and a big transition here as I came back home. And so let me get you caught up and share a little bit about with you. So on November 16th, Darcy came down, picked me up, and I came home, and as I walked up, or I guess I don't walk, as I rolled up to the house and rolled up the ramp, she surprised me and had a gathering of a lot of our closest friends. And that was an amazing way to come home and really boosted my spirits. And so that got me off to a good start. And then what I quickly realized is that there's a big difference between being in the hospital and getting things done and being out in the wild and getting things done. In the hospital, you got a routine schedule, they keep you busy all day long, you're occupied. If you can't do something, there's somebody who jumps right in and helps you. They help you get dressed in the morning, help you get cleaned up. It's a very comfortable environment. And as much as I was ready to jump out of there, getting back home was a bit of a shock after the novelty wore off. And since that time, I think the big focus or the theme has just been being as independent as possible. And the first few nights were challenging. Darcy had to, provide a lot of help just to get basic things done, to, make my way to the bathroom or to take a shower or whatever else. But we quickly made progress. Darcy, I'm happy to report, is getting full night's sleep again. And I've got to the point where I'm pretty much independent. The family, from Darcy, Zach, Emma, and my mom, and everybody have been so helpful and still jump in and do a lot to help me get things done. But I've gotten to the point where I can pretty much, if I need to, get everything done. Some of the challenging things, I was 6'2" when this happened, when I fell, and now in the wheelchair, I think I'm probably close to 3'2", maybe a little bit taller than that. But just reaching things is hard. Like in the kitchen, trying to reach over to countertops, or, to cook over the stove or clean things in the sink. Things like, just laying in bed and trying to roll over. I have no control over everything from my waist down. And so, there's no ability to really get myself over on my side, and I need to move through the night. So things that you don't really think about have definitely proved to be a little bit of a challenge, but we're getting there. And another piece of big independence, part of the struggle, there's the physical struggle, which is getting things done. There's a physical struggle, which is pain. I'm still struggling with some neuropathic pain, which is much better in the morning, pretty brutal by the time I hit the evening, but overall it's been manageable. And then there's the psychological pain of just, recognizing that life is different and I need to adapt, and the family is adapting. And it's much easier on that front when I have things to do and to get outside. And so, as sad as it sounds, sometimes just having doctor's appointments, or, just going down to grab a coffee with Darcy, or I've had amazing friends that have been coming to the house and bringing me food or coffee, or I've been meeting places, and all of that stuff. That's what has really been keeping me going and helping me through the day-to-day struggle of the rest of it. So overall, I think things are going pretty well. Another big step in independence, I went and got certified to drive a car again, which just isn't quite as complicated as I thought it was. It just requires some hand controls to control the gas and the brake, which is a pretty common thing. I didn't realize. Like if I even call Avis or Hertz and tell them I want to rent a car, which I'm going to do next week, they'll set it up and have it ready for me when I get there. And so now I'm certified to drive, and hopefully by the beginning of January, maybe mid-January, I'll have our car set up, and I can get much more into a routine and be able to take myself places. Because right now I'm reliant on my mom and Darcy to drive me everywhere, and that is like, if not a daily, like an every other day occurrence, and takes up a huge part of the day. So I'm looking forward to getting back out there and just getting things done on my own. I also had, we celebrated my birthday about a week ago, and that was great. The family gave me a great celebration. It was a kind of a bittersweet thing, as you can imagine, a lot of emotion of thinking about what all of that means, looking back and going forward. But overall, I'm trying to stay positive and look forward and make good progress and strides in terms of keeping myself in shape and trying to keep my body as capable and as prepared as I can, so that as science and technology and medicine advance, I have the best chance of taking advantage of whatever things come along. And I've also been studying a lot of that and understanding and learning the things that are on the horizon, and a lot of them look very promising. So that's very encouraging. If there's ever a time to be in this position, now is probably a good one, because that stuff is moving faster than it ever has before. And there's also, our move down to this house. I mean, we moved down to Danville in July. We were fortunate we bought a single-story house, and so we haven't really had to have any major modifications here. It all functions well. The Bay Area is a great place to be because everything is really, handicap accessible, or as much as it is anywhere in the country. And so overall, I would say big progress. I've learned a ton. I'm getting much more independent. I've had amazing support from my family and friends. And as we roll into the holiday season, I'm just looking forward to spending more time and enjoying the holiday cheer. Today I decorated a gingerbread house with Emma and listened to Christmas music, and it all just is, it's just a time I'm trying to soak it all in. So that's the update for where things are now. I'll come back at you around the new year and share some of the things I'm looking forward to and focused on going into 2022. And in the meantime, I hope you are all safe and have a great holiday with your family and friends. And for those of you I've been in touch with, I am enjoying it more than you know, and it's meant so much to reconnect with a lot of you. And for those of you who I haven't connected with yet, best of luck in the holiday and Happy New Year, and I will come back at you soon. Adios.